it away to start us off.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the... The give to the tailback. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Golden Flashes will hustle to the line. Might as well give it to him again. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough for this run.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for you.
Quick release by the QB. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Golden Flashes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Reads it, fires complete. Touchdown, Kent State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Golden Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Looking downfield on first down. Fires one high and deep. Snags it inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Golden Flashes!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Going to run it. It's Penn. He's stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through it. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
That's the end of the period, and Kent State is out front. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Running back searching for a hole. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Penn. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Kent State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Georgia Tech ran roughshod over the competition today en route to a double-digit victory. And they look...
To the air on first down. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
That's caught. It's Otis. At the 45 on his way. All kinds of room to the right. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. Offense set on first down. The run from the shotgun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Golden Flashes want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No huddle offense to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Caught. They stop him short of the mark. They'll send out the kicker here. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And they didn't get him lined up in the middle, so he'll have to knock it through from 54 yards out the left side. Right down the boulevard. It's good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sims. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take it.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They go to the ground. Past the 40. Breaks into the open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen him had a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
It's on target and complete.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Golden Flashes looking to convert on 4th down. The RPO, it's complete. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the golden flashes. Back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to go up top on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
You know, this defense knew the offense was going to try to take shots vertically down the field and do it in a variety of ways. That time, they were able to defend the corner route and swat the ball down.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Using his legs to buy some time. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. He's going to take off. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Never a doubt. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Going right to work up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Kent State! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he'll just take a knee. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. On the ground, it's Penn. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Touchdown, golden flashes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league, but check this out. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team.
Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have, and man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start